What's up guys, Aroneous here with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and in today's video it's going to be episode 3 of the Nogoryo Fragment Summon Event character. I guess you could just call it a Fragment fusion. Not really a fusion though, because you're not fusing any champions into him to get him. So just a Fragment Summon Event character, epic champion. I'm going to showcase to you where I'm at, what I'm doing right now, and yes, I did spend some of my gems, but it's not on what you think. So let's get into it. Alright, so we're at 50 out of 100 for the Nogoryo fragments, and right now we do have 6 hours left before the clan versus clan tournament. Make sure you're prepping for that clan versus clan tournament if you're going for it. For the tournaments, we've got Fire Knight going on right now, so make sure you're farming Fire Knight if you'd like to get that really good savage or crit damage gear. Also immunity gear as well, so make sure you are farming for that stuff, guys. If you're looking for good solid nuking gear, you have to farm Fire Knight. So right now I'm at 662, not very far along. We do have 2 days and 8 hours to go. I'm probably going to farm Fire Knight overnight, and hopefully I can get some really good gear out of it. Another thing is I do have to do a gear cleanse on my account. I haven't done a gear cleanse in a long time. I guess it's a long time coming, so to speak. I've pretty much just been chucking out all of my 5-star gear as I get it. But I have to make a really tough decision to get rid of a ton of my epic gear that's 5-star. And it's going to be very challenging for me to do because, you know, you get those pieces that you just want to hang on to for so long because you're like, ugh, I know I can pull off a triple speed roll, or I know I can pull off something even better. I have 59 pieces currently on my account that I could literally just chuck. The issue that I have with this is that I'm free to play, I don't have much protection gear, and I really have to get rid of some of this protection gear. I need to get rid of some of this fatal stuff, so like fatal I'll probably just get rid of, so on and so forth. There's no crit rate on this crit damage gauntlet, you know, there's resistance with speed, but it's 5-star, I don't really need it, so I am going to end up having to go through my account and do a gear cleanse on it pretty soon. But that's a video for future reference. But anyways, let me get back into the tournaments here to not get too far off topic here. Fire Knight tournament's going on, I just spoke to you about that. Tag Team Arena. This is not part of the Nogoryo fusion, but if you're interested in trying to pick up some extra energy or gems or things like that, I do highly suggest pushing. The only issue with tag team is that if you're already in the green, it's really difficult to fight and get more and more of those tag team points, because unfortunately you're going to be facing teams that are about on par with your level, if not a little bit stronger, if you're in the green. So you pretty much have to put yourself into the red, face those really crappy teams, and that way you can win almost every single time without fail, but you run a risk of, at the end of the week, getting yourself in the red and not being able to get yourself out of it and into the green if you want to get to the next level of Tag Team Arena. So there's that. The next thing I want to go over is events. So Artifact Enhancement event is going on right now. Make sure you guys are going for the Artifact Enhancement event. If you can push all the way to get that epic book, I highly suggest to do it, because again, Clan vs. Clan is right around the corner. So go for it. Myself, I am upgrading a couple of champions here and there. Like right now I'm trying to upgrade my Lanatharil. So once I get him leveled up, I'll probably do a Lanatharil video for you guys. So we'll see how that goes. I've been seeing from content creators that he's a little bit underwhelming, but who knows, maybe he's very niche apparently in certain areas of the game. I'm still going to build him, I'm still going to try to utilize him and see what I can do with him. Summon Rush, you guys still have that going on, so make sure that you do get at least the first 10 fragments for the Summon Rush. If you can push for these 15 fragments as well, go for it. But again, if you try to save like me on this free-to-play account and you guys have a low spend or free-to-play account yourself, make sure you're saving your resources for the next fusion, which is going to be legendary, and we don't know what that is yet. For the Dungeon Divers event, we only have 5 hours left, so make sure you're pushing as hard as possible to get those last points to get this fragment, 5 fragments here. So I'm at 2720. I should be good with about maybe 4 or 5 runs. I'm likely going to end up getting 3350 and at least get these gems, which will be nice. but I wouldn't mind getting the Ancient Shard as well, which would be sweet to go towards my stack of 45 Ancient Shards that I've got going on. And I'm pretty sure this upcoming weekend is 2x Ancients, if I'm not mistaken. Leave it down in the comments below if I am incorrect, but I'm pretty sure we've got 2x Ancients coming up this weekend. And by the way, if you're interested in what I spent my gems on, I spent about 120 gems in order to get the Ice Golem event completed on the last event that was up, or the tournament that was going on. And I also spent gems to try to upgrade my Lonotharo, which is what I was just talking to you about briefly ago. And here's where my Lonotharo is at right now. Just a quick sneak peek. He's at 107k HP, 2400 defense. Very slow though, at only 178 speed. I did get 100% crit rate, 168% crit damage. I put him in 2 crit damage sets and a speed set, and these are HP, 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 and then I got some more HP, crit damage with resistance, and HP again on the banner. So I'm almost done getting his Masteries completed, and I want to try this guy out in Hydra. So maybe I can try him out in Hydra, see what he can do in Hydra. I would be very interested to see if he could actually allow our characters to survive a little bit longer. The only issue is the head of Blight, I believe it is on this rotation. So it's kind of annoying because this boss, the head of Blight, I think, or is it the other one? One more. The head of Mischief. So it's the head of Mischief that steals the buffs, right? Steals all buffs from the target and steals 50% of the target's turn meter. So if you don't have about 300 to 350 resistance, you're not going to be resisting on the normal Hydra boss, and he's going to be stealing the buffs from the champion with the most buffs. So him placing those shields, unfortunately, just won't work unless you have one of your champions dead already. So that's going to be the challenge with this guy, and I really hope they do buff this guy in the future, because I think just from reading his kit, this shield ability, it just needs to be unstrippable from the beginning, from the get-go. Just change, please, for the love of God. Plarium, if you're going to buff this guy, just make this shield not be able to get stolen, removed, or taken away by any means. Just make it like the new bolster set, almost like a built-in bolster set, to make it a lot easier for progression as a progression-based champion. So a lot of people didn't go for this champion because obviously he's a little bit underwhelming from the looks of it, but I haven't done a full playtest, so when I do that, hopefully he changes my mind. But yeah, ultimately I did spend around 400 gems total. 200, almost 200 were going into farming for the tournaments and for Nogoryo, and about another 200 were just going straight, maybe 200 to 250 were going into my Lonotharo for his Masteries for farming the dungeons. So yeah, so that's where I'm at so far on the fusion. I'm going to keep pushing, keep grinding, and see where I can take myself. That's going to be it for this video, just a short one to recap where I'm at. Please subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.